Hey there, floral friend. Are you feeling stuck like you can never attract better wedding clients? Why do clients always ask you for styles that you just don't want to do that much? Well, the answer is simpler than you think. They are asking for what they see. Your website gallery and social media are only showcasing styles that don't reflect your preferred aesthetic. I was in the same wrong style boat myself just a few short years ago. So don't worry, there's an easy fix. I discovered the power of style shoots, but only when they're done right. So by the end of this video, you'll learn the power of style shoots and the key to leveraging it to attract weddings that you actually enjoy designing. I'll give you the steps to make sure you leverage your style shoot to its fullest and not come up with just a few more images to post on your Instagram, but a strategic portfolio that gives you back tenfold what you put in. So let's dive right in. Now, remember what I talked about in my last video about strategic branding? If you haven't seen it, you can watch it right here after this video. A style shoot is where we visually bring your branding to life. This is super exciting as you get to have 100% complete control over how you want things done. You're the boss, and for once, not your clients who hired you. So make the most out of your style shoot. All right, so I'm going to go through all the steps for the style shoot. The first step is to dive into your ideal clients first. You have to know them. You have to understand them. Who are they? You don't want to target all couples getting married. Not all clients are created equal. And I talked about that in this video here if you want to take a look and understand what it means to have an ideal client. Make sure you go back to watch it so you're not wasting your efforts on a style shoot. What inspires your ideal couples? What are their specific wedding style preferences? When you know your ideal clients, you can create a digital profile that acts as your guiding star through this planning process for your style shoot. Step number 2, based on your ideal client profile, you have to choose a specific theme for your shoot. Is it a romantic garden wedding bursting with soft pastels and cascading florals? Or perhaps you choose a modern minimalist celebration with bold geometric shapes and statement flowers. What is the theme that you want for the style shoot that aligns with your ideal clients? Step number 3, once you have a theme in mind, you have to create a mood board. One that visually represents your vision for the shoot. You can include photos, color swatches, fabric textures, and anything else that captures the essence of your dream client's wedding. Of course, Pinterest is great for this. Step number 4, gather your team. Based on your mood board and vision, make a list of vendors who align with your aesthetics. Not all clients are equal, as not all vendors are equal. Some vendors are a great fit for your brand, and some are just a complete mismatch. The vendors you choose to invite have to share your vision and contribute to a cohesive look. Look for ones who are already working with your ideal clients. This includes photographers, event planners, stylists, and other creatives. The right team will not only enhance your concept, but also extend your reach as they will also share the results with their audience. Now, when contacting potential vendors to collaborate with, don't just send a generic email. Briefly introduce yourself if they don't already know you, highlight your vision for the shoot, and explain how they would contribute to achieving a cohesive aesthetic. Remember, this is about building long-term connections, not just a one-time collaboration. And don't forget to let them know that you aim to get the shoot published on wedding blogs or magazines. A great team is more than just helping hands. They bring their own expertise and creativity to the table and elevating your vision and creating a truly exceptional outcome. Step number 5, once you gather all your team members and your vendors, you should have a team meeting with them so that you can make sure everyone is on the same page. The photographer and the videographer, if you decide to bring on board a videographer, they must agree to edit the images and videos within 2 weeks. Let's not put it off for too long. Okay, get things rolling when everyone is still on style shoot high and excited about it. Otherwise, the excitement will just die off and they're less likely to share the results with their audience once they're ready. You can even have the vendor sign a contract. It's that serious. All right, so number 6, you have to plan, plan, plan. Everything down to the last petal. Planning is key to a successful style shoot. Every detail from the venue to the props to the time of the day for capturing the best light need to be considered, and your photographer obviously would be the best to ask about this. This attention to detail will reflect in the quality of the images and ultimately in how your work is perceived. Step number 7, once you get the professional photos and videos back, don't just post a couple of carousels on your Instagram and call it a day. What a waste. Plaster them all over the internet. Feature them everywhere. Make sure you feature a lot of these photos on your website as well. I'm not talking about putting them in an album in your photo gallery on your website. That, yes, but also throughout your website, on every single page of your website. If you planned and designed a shoot well, the elements and images tell a story, your brand story. People are attracted to stories because they can relate to them. Have these images prominently on your homepage, especially above the fold, so the part before people start scrolling down the page. Have these photos also on your About page, your Services page, and your Contact page. You should also use the images in your proposal, your consultation call presentation, and any other printed materials such as brochures and flyers for wedding shows if you do them. All right, step number 8, make sure you submit the wedding to blogs and magazines that align with your brand, not just any random blog. When it's published, again, advertise the feature everywhere. Get the logo of the blog or magazine. We call this media bling. So get the bling and put that on your website, in your email signature, put them everywhere. When your ideal clients see that you've been featured, this adds authority and trust with your ideal clients. I've put together a list of online blogs you can submit your style shoot to. You can download that list in the video description below. Step number 9, after your style shoot goes public, take the time to gather feedbacks and analyze them from your peers, from potential clients, from your family members. Or if it doesn't go public, if none of the blogs you reach out to want to feature your shoot, it's either you completely missed the mark on their target audience, or the quality of the shoot and images just weren't up to par. Well, use this as a learning experience. Review each aspect of the shoot, what worked, what didn't, and why. Maybe you can reach out for constructive criticism from trusted colleagues or mentors, or even ask the blog why they rejected your submission, and hopefully they can give you some insights for improvement. Step number 10, after gathering all the feedbacks and insights, grab a coffee and think about what tweaks you can make for your next style shoot. So it's time to refine and improve. Maybe your style needs a little nudge to better vibe with your ideal client, or it could be time to kick your styling elements up a notch. It's all about getting better each time you do a shoot. Every shoot is your chance to fine-tune your skills and really dial into what your target market wants, keeping your brand fresh and relevant. Keep in mind, style shoots are way more than just some gorgeous photos. They are your powerhouse for marketing tools. They tell the story of what you can uniquely bring to a couple's big day. It's your controlled playground to test out new ideas, get creative, and show off your best work in a way that directly connects with your dream clients. All right, so wrapping it up. Remember, style shoots are a solid investment in your business. Sure, they need time, effort, and a little bit of cash, especially when you're working with flowers, right? But the payoff can be massive if you play your cards right, like I did. They can up your visibility, pump up your brand, and position you as a go-to expert in your signature style. So treat each shoot like it's a big deal. With some savvy planning, a strong creative game, and smart strategy, style shoots can be your golden ticket to scoring the kind of weddings and clients you've always wanted to design for. So, are you ready to start planning your next style shoot? Let's make it one that not only fills up your portfolio, but also brings in clients who are dying to work with you. It's all about creating images that sell not just your skills, but your unique creative vision. Let's get to it and transform your business. All right, now action steps. So before you actually go through the steps 1 to 10, you have to set a shoot date. Put it in your calendar. If it's not in your calendar, it's not going to happen. So put it in. Make that as your goal. All right, that's it. Don't forget to download a list of wedding blogs and magazines you can submit your photo shoot to. Spy on each one to see which one is the closest match to your brand, and let that be your goal and guide for your shoot. Download this list in the video description below. Now, other than the photos from your style shoot, there are 5 other types of brand photos you must have for your wedding floral design business. These photos put you front and center of your brand so that people see your face and they make your brand more personable and relatable. Your brand photos all contribute to telling your brand story and bringing it to life. That's what I'll be talking about in next week's video. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and make sure you watch next week's video so you can level up your floral brand. And if it's already out, the video will be right here for you. I'll see you next week.